Welcome to the Ghostly Chronicles. The caves of Ebon Hollow? Long ago, nestled between two ancient mountains, there existed a place untouched by man for centuries. Ebon Hollow. The locals called it cursed. A dense forest surrounded it, and deep within lay a network of caves no one dared explore. Those who entered were never seen again. Or so the story goes. Three friends, Arjun, Nisha, and Dev, modern-day explorers and travel vloggers, loved chasing such forgotten places, hunting for legends to unravel. When they heard about Ebon Hollow from an old cartographer's diary, they couldn't resist. The diary spoke of a hidden cavern filled with bizarre crystals, ancient markings, and artifacts from a civilization long erased from history, but it also warned of the sleepers, guardians of the hollow who wake when the earth bleeds. Undeterred, they set out one misty morning. The journey. The deeper they ventured into the forest, the stranger it felt. The trees leaned inward, as if listening. Animals watched from the shadows in unnatural silence. No birds sang. Eventually they found the cave entrance. A narrow opening beneath a jagged rock face. Its edges were marked with unfamiliar ancient symbols. Nisha, the cautious one, hesitated. "Maybe we shouldn't," she murmured. But the thrill of discovery pushed them forward. Inside, the cave was vast and winding. Strange, glowing fungi clung to the walls, lighting their way with an eerie greenish hue. The air grew colder as they descended, and the walls began to display unsettling carvings, figures with elongated limbs and hollow featureless faces, worshipping something unseen. Hours passed. At last they reached a vast underground chamber. Crystals taller than men jutted from the ground, pulsing softly with light. In the center stood a stone dais, and on it, an ancient artifact, a smooth black sphere with veins of red light within it, like a heart still beating. Dev, ever reckless, approached it. As his fingers brushed the surface, a deep resonating sound filled the cavern, a sound that wasn't heard but felt, vibrating in their bones. Then the carvings on the walls moved. Figures began peeling away from the stone itself, tall, gaunt, with eyes like empty pits. The sleepers had woken. Panic surged. The explorers turned to flee, but the path they'd come from was gone, replaced by solid stone. The figures advanced silently, their long limbs bending in unnatural ways. Nisha remembered the diary's words. "They wake when the earth bleeds." Desperate, she shouted, "Drop the sphere, Dev!" He did, and the sphere cracked upon hitting the ground, releasing a thick, dark mist that seemed to claw at the air itself. The sleepers halted, their hollow eyes fixed on the mist, then turned and began disintegrating, their forms crumbling like dry leaves in the wind. The walls trembled, stones fell from above. They ran, following a faint draft that hinted at another exit. The narrow tunnels twisted and split. At every turn it felt like shadows reached for them, whispering words they couldn't understand. Finally, after what felt like hours, they burst out into daylight on the other side of the mountain. Gasping for breath, they looked back. There was no cave entrance, just a solid, unbroken cliff face. Weeks later, as they tried to forget what happened, Nisha received a package with no return address. Inside was a single smooth black stone, faintly pulsing with a red light, and a note. "The earth still bleeds. Please like, share, and subscribe."